Hey, all, what you're looking at is evidence from a wreck. A drunk driver that is an '03 Ford Mustang. Carlos Jimenez Gonzalez, a real Dallas criminal. Carlos Jimenez Gonzalez, a Dallas criminal, really failed using turn signals, really was texting, drinking, and driving. These are also receipts. What I want to do is I want this to go out to everyone in this, that the fact I want to take as much property and money as possible from the people that did wrong. These are receipts from the Mustang going up to thousands to about 3,000 from Christian Brothers Auto. And what I couldn't sleep. This I went into the court, into the hearing and the process, right? And all these videos, this isn't just this one, it's several of them, right? So that's $2,700 more into the vehicle right there. That's work I had done in the Mustang, in the actual engine and all that. And I'm using all this in the order right now that's possible. It's 2:48 a.m. March 6th. That's Christian Brothers right there. And that's the Ford Mustang. You can see it's '03. What I'm going to do is show you as much evidence as possible and bring this into the whole reality. Is I want to know the people behind it that did me wrong in several things for 5 years. MAS law firm, Thompson law firm, Progressive Insurance, and now getting worse, the liars are Nicholas Louis Vincent, a lawyer. The Tabalowski was a judge that made a bad judgment call because she didn't find out the truth, and they made it deliberately so I wouldn't be able to go to a hearing and get in my own hearing September 25th. So remember that, because I need to put this out as evidence, because it's a real time date stamp. This is a real time. This all really happened, and my body is messed up. I'm like anyone else in saying that I want all this property and money for suffering, and I'm adding, yeah, I can't sleep and my body's worsening. This is a fact. MAS still has my records from the White Rock, Dr. Don Tebow White Rock Chiropractic Medical Clinic. But I'm adding all this for the right reason, because I can't sleep. This really happened, and it's not a joke. Vincent, the lawyer, is screwing everything up for justice and righteousness and reality. They made me think that there's a lawyer on my side still. MAS, liars on their side, right? Now, what I'm going to do is go through this in the order that's right for me. I can't sleep. My body's messed up. This has been 5 years of pain and suffering. And anyone else will put in it like this. I was a great musician. I was on Joy of the Lord show. And I want all losses of wages for losses of wages, money, time. Look, here, this is major evidence, because this is the wreck. I caught him right after the wreck. Now, I was clean and sober. I went from here to the Dallas VA, and I went south on 75, and I went west towards Fort Worth on 30, but Hampton is where I go south to go that way to the VA, because it's peaceful for me, and I've known people from that area. And I actually performed at a place right there on Fort Worth Avenue. Every Sunday, I would perform at Kathy Jack's outdoor venue. So I was a real musician. But that's where I caught him. That's south on Hampton, and right after the wreck. That's really Carlos Jimenez Gonzalez. That's a Dallas criminal. and that's a act of rage and violence, really. I caught him. I saw him texting, drinking, and driving right there, right before he hit me. That's a beer bottle right there. He hit me so hard, it almost killed me right there, and I'm still worsening PTSD, and my body's worsening. He knocked me into oncoming traffic, 2 lanes, and I'll show it to you again because it's reality, and then I'll try to show it to you one more time. But what I'm covering now is the fact that what I want, and I've even felt yesterday like there's got to be a way to sue the system because they're making it so hard. You're going to let a guy who's been out for 5 years maybe kill your family and you. He did to me, and you're worsening the whole situation by making me go through a brief, and all this is not right. This it's a main issue, main factor. That's all there's to it. A guy almost killed me. Something has to be done. Right after it happened, I got him on the video. You saw it. And also the fact that I went to Progressive Insurance, they mishandled the case. And I can say their names: a racist adjuster for Progressive Insurance and Casey Colby, an agent. You can add Trisha Griffith, her 50 women in the chain of command and headquarters, and all the bad people, and we can hold them responsible, accountable, and that's what I want. I'm wanting as much property and money as possible for the right reason. And what I'm going to do is show you the things, like I said, that's in the right order for me, and tell you what's right. That I want to find out who did it, because I have 25 people that are guilty, and I can show you the list. This is reality. This is honesty. This really happened. I shouldn't have to go through all this because the lawyer is wrong and the other people. The main fact is I was almost killed by someone. And I want to know all of the people behind it. They sent me letters. They sent me deceptive letters saying there was hearings, false information, emails, all lies. This is what I caught him wrong on the reporter's record. And I caught the lawyer lying on the reporter's record and the CSR. I'm going to go over this specifically more of the sightings to reporter's record. The lies were there wasn't a time on there. The lawyer lied all through here, and that's not in alphabetical order. The index, page 4, line 11 of 25, he lied. And that's an expired license right there.